Hey guys, I'm Dara and I was one of the cast members of A Taste of Ireland's Christmas tour in 2019. So I'm going to be showing you the way I lace and tie up my soft shoes. I was just trying to look at what brand they are and I think they're the Aoife pump. I'm not 100% sure though. Either way, the way I'm going to be showing you today is based on one eyelet, a loop and a loop at the back. So you start at the very top of the soft shoe with the very first loop and thread it through so that it's completely even on both sides. So the way I do this is get the two end pieces and just pull them up to check. So this is important because if you don't do this at the very beginning, you're going to end up with one long piece and one short piece by the very end. So the second step is to thread them through the two holes on either side without crossing it over. So next, you're going to cross the laces over and then thread them through the next holes just as you did the first ones. We're then going to continue crossing and threading all the way down to the very last two loops. So once you've got to the very last loops on the top of the foot, once you've threaded through those, you're going to cross them over. And then depending on what type of shoe you have, you're going to thread through either the last eyelet or the last loop, so the one furthest to the back of the shoe. And then once you've done that, you're going to go through the very back loop, through the other side loop, and then up through the eyelet on the other side. And then you're going to repeat that for the other side. So cross it over, up through the back loop or through the back eyelet on the side, through the very back loop, down the side loop or back through the other eyelet on the other side. And then again on the opposite side through that loop. So once you're done, your soft shoe should look something like this. So loops from the top to the bottom and then through the eyelets on the side. So now I'm going to show you how to actually tie your shoe once it's on your foot. And again, this is going to be different for everybody depending on things like if you need ankle support or arch support. Also the type of shoe you have. Some have like a higher back and may stay on better when you tie it around your arch, and some may be lower backed and you may need to tie it around your ankle just to keep it up. So that's something you kind of need to figure out for yourself. But generally this way should work for most people, especially if you're just learning how to tie your soft shoes when you first start dancing. So once your shoe is on your foot, make sure it's all the way up in the back and all the way up on your toes, and you're going to start at the very top and pull as tight as you can and then hold that down, pull at the next loop, do the same thing, hold it down, and doing this all the way right till the very end. Then once you get to here, you're going to pull either side up as tight as you can, cross that over, and then you're just going to go right under your foot, cross them over again, back up, and then depending on how long your lace is at the end, you can just tie it in a bow. I usually double knot mine like that, and then tuck them in if you are bothered by the laces flapping around like that. So another way you can do it is once you've tightened it all up to here, pull the sides and then go right around your ankle, but I find this way works best for me. Another thing is when I do competitions, I usually try and wrap it around one more time so that I have less lace at the end. So if I was at a competition, instead of doing a bow at this stage, I would try and go one more time underneath my foot with either one or both sides of the lace, depending on how much is left over. And I would just tie it in a knot so that I don't have as much lace big and bulky here to put underneath my tape. That just depends on whether you tape your shoes at fetches or not. And then I just thread it through under and over until it's completely tucked away. And the same on the other side. So once that's done, as I said, if I was at a competition, I would put my tape over the top and then it would be less bulky and nice and neat. So that is the end of my soft shoe lacing and tying tutorial. Again, the lacing steps may be different depending on your shoe, so it's best to ask your supplier if you're unsure how to tie that specific brand of shoe. But apart from that, I hope this video has helped you in some way or another. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment down below if you found this video helpful. And we will see you next time. Bye!